Hey guys, so I'm here today to do the 10 baby names that I love but won't be using video. I've been seeing this video go around YouTube a lot. I wanted to do it because it sounded really fun. And I know a lot of people are wondering why we're doing these videos because it's obviously names we're not going to use. I just think it's a fun, different way to show your kind of naming style and names that you like. So let's get started. So the first name that I love but won't use is the name Noah, and it is a Hebrew name meaning rest or peace. And when I choose names, I really like to consider the meanings of them. Rest or peace is a beautiful meaning for a name, so that's why I really like the name Noah. But I won't be using it because it's gotten very common, and I don't want my kid to have to go by their name and like their last initial. Like I don't want it to be Noah O or Noah B in class. I just want them to be Noah, and it's just very popular here, and that's why I won't be using it. So the next name is Scarlett. It is an English name meaning red. Scarlett is an awesome name, I think. I see a little girl being named Scarlett, I see an older woman being named Scarlett, so it obviously works with all different stages of life, and I really love the nickname Scar. But again, just like Noah, it's gained a lot of popularity lately, and there's just names that I like better than Scarlett, so that's why I wouldn't use it. The next name is a boy name, and it is Ryder, and it is English, and it means mounted warrior, which again is a really cool meaning for a name. I just see a really cool person being named Ryder. Obviously I see it for a little boy being so cute, and I see it being very bold and strong for a man's name. But especially with Paw Patrol, that's all I think of when I hear the name Ryder, and there's also like a truck company named Ryder, so we just see a bunch of trucks every day when we drive. I see a truck with the name Ryder on it, so I won't be using the name Ryder. The next girl name is Elizabeth, and it is a Hebrew name meaning God is my oath. And I'm not a religious person, so the meaning kind of turns me off from the name a little bit, but I won't use it because it's just kind of boring to me. I want my kids' names to be a little bit different and fun, and so for that reason I won't use Elizabeth. But I would definitely consider it for a middle name, especially because when I was pregnant with Reed, before I found out he was a boy, Elizabeth was the absolute only girl name I could think of, so I still love the name, I just would not use it for a first name. The next boy name is Ezra, and it is Hebrew for help, which is kind of a weird meaning, but whatever. And Ezra, it's a very beautiful name. It sounds really nice, rolls off the tongue really nicely, it sounds nice with our last name. But with the popularity from Pretty Little Liars, I wouldn't want to name my kid after someone on that show. The next name for a girl is River, and it is English for a stream of water, obviously. Very different, and it's very earthy, which I really like. But it might just be a little bit too different for me, and I just don't think it sounds nice with our last name. And I don't really like it because with last names, obviously it would be like, if my last name was Taylor, it would be River Taylor. And I think that should, like, when I think of rivers, it's like Taylor River, not like the River Taylor. So I don't know, that's really weird, but I don't like the way that sounds. So I will not use the name River. The next name that I love is Jude for a little boy, and it is an English name. I couldn't find the meaning though, but that's okay. Obviously this name is from Hey Jude, the Beatles song, which is why I love it. I think it's a really cute name. I just don't like the way I sound saying it. I just don't see myself at a park yelling for my kid Jude. You know, I love it, but it just doesn't sound nice coming out of my mouth, I don't think. I don't think I sound good saying it, which is why I wouldn't use it. So I don't know, that's why I wouldn't use the name Jude, but I love it. The next name for a little girl is Indy, and it is an American name meaning independent or Indian. Indy is such a beautiful name. I see it being cute for a girl, I see it being fitting for an older adult, blah blah. I've been saying that a million times, but I think it's important for a name to sound good your entire life. Indy is definitely one of the names that does sound good for your whole life, but I don't know, I love the name, I just don't see myself being a parent to a girl named Indy, so I won't be using it. I'm going to do another girl name first because the last name that's on my list is a name that I can't say for sure I won't be using. I probably won't be, but I want to say it for last because it's my favorite name ever. So I'm going to do another girl name, and that name is Jade, which is English obviously for the green gemstone. And I really like the name Jade because I really like color names, like Ruby and Scarlett are both names I really like, and obviously Jade is a shade of green. But I just don't see myself being a mom to a kid named Jade. I don't know why. I think it's gotten really popular lately, especially from like Macy from Teen Mom. And I'm really weird about using names that I know other people have used. And I just can't, I don't know why, I just can't name my kid something that Macy from Teen Mom has used. So I won't be using Jade. So the last name that I am absolutely 100,000,000% in love with is the name Bodhi for a little boy. And it is a Sanskrit name meaning understanding of nature, which is the absolute best meaning for a name, I think, because I really like earthy names, I like nature names, and understanding of nature is obviously a very natural name. And it just sounds so nice to say the name Bodhi. I think it sounds really nice, it rolls off the tongue so nicely, and I think it's so cute and so beautiful and also so bold and manly. but I don't know if my fiance would like it. One, I feel like he'd hate the name, so Evan, if you like the name, awesome, but he probably won't. And I don't know if it's too like ethnic, too different for us. I don't know. I absolutely love the name, but I probably won't be using it. So if you have a little kid named Bodhi, I am so jealous of you because it's the most beautiful name ever. So those are my 10 names that I love but won't be using. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!